Hi everybody, it's me, Nancy. As I promised in my last video, I'm going to talk about how to use the course scenario feature on your What If report. This is a feature that actually allows you to simulate having taken one or more classes and then apply them to your major requirements to see how they would help the progress to your degree. It sounds a little complicated, but I promise that it'll make sense once I explain it to you. I'm going to start where I left off in my last video, which means that we're going to start from the Student Center homepage instead of starting from OneStart. Once the Student Center homepage loads, I'm going to return to My Academics and Grades. Once the My Academics page loads, I'm going to click What If Advisement Report. When I return to the What If Report selection, you'll see that there's a section now at the bottom that says View a Saved What If Report, and it contains a link to the What If report that I requested just now. This allows you to go back and review a What If report. For our purposes, we're going to go ahead and create a new report. Next, we're going to look at the course scenario. First, we're going to set it up so that we return to our What If report for the English degree. We're going to change our second degree to None, and again select English BA with a concentration in Literature. I'm going to scroll down so that you can see the course scenario page. You can use this section to simulate how a particular course will fulfill requirements in your major. To get started, we have to find a class we'd like to take. To do this, we start by clicking the Browse Course Catalog button. Once we get to the course selection page, we're going to look at the institution. For this tutorial, we're going to choose IU South Bend. When you do your own What If report, you're going to choose whichever institution you're currently enrolled or whichever institution you're simulating being enrolled. For the subject, if we wanted to look up all English courses that we could take, we could type in ENG. This would pull up all English courses that were available to us from IU South Bend. If we knew the specific subject code, for instance, ENG-L, we could type that in for a more specific list. If you were lost at which subject code you'd like to search for, you can click the Search for a Subject button. This will take you to a list of all the subjects you can choose from, and you can search through the list either by scrolling or by clicking on the letter of the department you'd like to take the course from. In our case, we'll click E and scroll down to English L. Once we click Select, it'll autofill and return us to the course selection page. Next, we'll want to take the catalog number. We're going to go ahead and put in one of the core courses, English L 202. Finally, we're going to click the Search button. This will pull up the course information, and from here we can click the green Select button to add it to our What If report. You'll notice now that the course has been automatically added to our report request page. You'll see under the term column that the system automatically pulls in the upcoming semester, which in our case is summer 2013. If you find that you've selected the wrong class and would like to select a different one, you can always click on the trash can icon on the far right and begin the selection process over again. If you'd like to add another course to your What If simulation, you can return to the Browse Course Catalog page, select your institution, and type in the course code you'd like to take. Finally, hit Search and select. Notice that by clicking Select, the system automatically adds your second course to a list with your first, instead of replacing it, meaning that you can search for multiple courses at the same time and apply them to the same What If report. You can also estimate what grade you might get in the course, so that you can see how the course would affect your GPA. Just type the letter grade into the box marked grade, or if you're having trouble, click on the magnifying glass to the right. This will load a lookup grade box, and you can just hit enter and it'll show you all of your options. For this course, let's say that we get a C. There is also a course topic column. This allows you to select from a drop-down all of the available course topics for the specific class that you've pulled in for your What If report. Once you're satisfied with your course selection, go ahead and click Submit Request. Now we're going to take a look at how those courses dropped into our major requirements. To do this most efficiently, I'm going to go ahead and hit Expand All, and then I'm going to close up the general requirements for graduation and the general education requirements for a BA. That way, we can really easily just see the major requirements. You can see already that English L201 and English L202, the courses that we simulated, have pulled into the 30 credit hours completed in the major. In addition, in the status column, you'll see that there's a question mark icon. While the question mark is not initially listed in the icon legend, which you can see up here, on the far right they've added it to indicate that this is a what-if course, which just means that it's simulated. If we scroll down, we can see that these two courses have also pulled in to help fulfill the 10 credit hours taken at IUSB requirement, that L202 has helped fulfill the core courses, and L201 has helped fulfill the 3 elective credit hours taken at or above the 200 level requirement. If we scroll all the way down to our concentration, we can see that English L202 has also fulfilled an area of this requirement. By simulating courses, you can see which courses will most efficiently lead you to your degree. Moreover, by simulating the grades, we can actually see how our GPA would be affected by our potential performance in these courses. For every school, the GPA is located in a different place. Usually it's located in a section called Graduation Requirements. Our graduation requirements are listed at the top, so we can actually get there by clicking the Go to Top button on the bottom. This takes us all the way back up, and we can really easily scroll to see our graduation requirements. If we scroll down to the overall 2.0 GPA required section, we'll see that there's a box that says 2.0 required, 3.127 actual. If we scroll down to see all the courses that factored into this GPA, we can also note that our what-if courses have pulled in. This means that the grades set by these what-if courses pulled in and contributed to your overall GPA. The implication is that you could use this tool to predict your future GPA based on your potential performance from courses you need to take from your prospective or actual major. See how useful they can be? If you're still a little confused, that's totally okay. I really encourage you to go talk to your advisor about how to use the course scenario feature. It comes in really handy, and your advisor knows all about the what-if report. They might be able to help make it a little clearer. I'm going to post more videos about advising tools very soon, so I'll see you next time.